Hi everyone, welcome back to Picture. For our space theme, I decided to make planet candles and I'm very excited to share how it all went. So let's dive right in. I started out with the easiest one, Uranus. I chose the second biggest mold because I wanted them to be somewhat proportional to each other. I wasn't sure how much wax I would need, so I just measured out twice as much as it could fit into the mold. The molds weren't for candle making specifically, therefore they didn't have a hole at the bottom. I thought I can easily fix this problem and save money, as candle molds were double the price. I used my thermometer to make a hole. And I was able to thread through the wick fairly easily. After melting the wax, I added in the coloring, which was sky blue this time. Then mixed in the appropriate amount of fragrance oil. I used 10% of the wax weight and chose fresh rain fragrance for this project. There isn't a reason behind it, it just smells lovely. This was the easiest planet because I only needed this one color. I just filled up the bottom half, then placed the top on and pulled through the little hole at the top. The next day I removed it from the mold. It came out very easily. Some people might think it's not an interesting planet because it doesn't have any features on. But look at this beautiful blue color and smoothness. Apart from the middle line, but that was expected with having two halves to the mold. Fun fact about Uranus, it's partially on its side, rolling like a barrel instead of spinning like a top. Moving on to Neptune. For this planet I used two colors, some of the leftover sky blue and dark blue. I prepared the dark blue wax the same way as before. I added a splash of fragrance oil and the blue alien soup was ready. I used the same size mold as Neptune and Uranus are very similar in size. To make the planet, I started by pouring in a small amount of the dark blue and swirled the wax around. I wanted to create uneven edges where the colors meet instead of sharp lines. Once this layer solidified, I warmed up the light blue wax and poured in a small amount and swirled it around. I kept repeating this process until I filled the whole mold. If you have a design where it matters what is the top and bottom, then keep in mind that the bottom half of the mold will actually be the top part of the candle. When I was telling Carrie that I would attempt making a ring for Neptune, she was surprised. Turns out in the UK they teach that only Saturn has rings. In Hungary we learned that Neptune and Saturn have rings. After a quick Google search we discovered that we both have wrong and actually all four big planets in our solar system have rings. Let's do a survey. Let me know in the comments what were you taught in school and which country you are from. Anyway, I had this great idea that I will use this takeaway bowl for the ring. I knew katsu curry was good for me. I was pretty sure that the hole in the middle would be too big, but I couldn't find a smaller size. So after it solidified, I took it out and placed it on baking paper. I filled in the middle, then cut out the middle part to fit the planet. Then guess what? After all this effort, I found a smaller sized bowl. So I made the smaller size ring off camera and decided to use that instead. Let me show you how Neptune looked like when I took it out of the mold. And this is how it looks with the ring on. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I made Saturn the same way as Neptune, melted the wax, colored it yellow and brown, and added the fragrance oil. I alternated the colors, swirling the wax around. At this point it looked a bit like creme brulee, but I was very good and I didn't eat it. I used my biggest mold for Saturn and the bigger takeaway ball for the ring. It was a bit hard to remove from the ball, but because it's beeswax, it didn't snap. It came out of the mold beautifully, and the ring fit like a glove. And here is Saturn in all its glory. I might be biased, but I think it looks lovely. So sue me! If you enjoyed this video, why not watch another one? Or even better, subscribe so you never miss out.